Hello, I'm Sylvia Jessie Sharon, UR15CA003. I'm here to explain my fourth program, which is about the inheritance. So now let me explain the inheritance program. I'm using my import java.util.scanner. So I'm importing from the scanner package. First thing, I'm going to create my class. My class name is employee. So they have asked me for the you have to find the basic pay and all those things. So I've just declared my this GSBS, EPF, everything I've declared here, which all has been asked required in the question. I've just declared everything with the thing double. So I've just given. Now I've just created a constructor here, a public employee. So let me explain the main method first, and then next I'll go to the thing. So here I've just created a function called void salary. I've just given my values and the formulas to calculate my the required questions which are asked in the required materials which are asked. So BS, my basic salary is 30,000, and my DA that will be 0.95 star BS. These are the formulas which I have used, and gross salary will be BS plus DA plus HR A, and so I have just given the gross salary is there. In this question they have asked me to calculate the gross salary, the net salary and the tax. So I have just given my system.print.out ln, and here in this, now let me explain the main function. Main function, I've just given my main function. I want to do this as a menu driven program, so I've just given int ch choice is equal to 0. So do inside my do condition, first thing will be my entire choice, and next for the manager, engineer, secretary and the clerk. Now here I am going to give the elements. So I've just given scan equal to new scanner dot I've given my scanner function, and ch is equal to scan dot next. So now I'm going to give my cases, since it is a switch. Since it's a menu driven program, I've used a switch case. Case 1 will be salary details of a manager. I am creating for each thing. I'm going to create a new object. So for manager, I'm creating a new object, and I'm calling the function salary, which I explained earlier. The salary function, which I have given my formulas, and to calculate all the net salary in this, I'm just going to create an object, and I'm going to call that function here. So m.salary, and I'm giving the next thing will be similarly for engineer. I'm going to create an object. I'm going to call the function salary. Similarly for secretary, I've created a new object, and I'm calling the function salary, and similarly for the clerk. And then while ch is not equal to 0, this is my do while condition, and now I'm going to class manager extends from employee. So I'm going to get the inheritance in this inheritance. I'm going to the manager class is extending from the employee class. I'm going to inherit from the employee class. So void salary function, I have to give my salary function. This is the function which I explained earlier. So this function only I am calling in all the thing. I'm creating an object, and I'm calling in the main function. So this is about the thing. Next thing, I'm extending engineer, and similarly I'm doing for the I'm giving each value for the engineer. Engineer has secretary and the clerk. I'm extending from the employee class, and I'm calling this salary thing for a function, each function in with a new object created in the main function. So this is about the thing. Similarly, I've done for the secretary and the clerk. So this is about the program. I'm just creating a void salary. I've just created my engineer and all those things in my class, and I'm going to extend these things, clerk and everything, from my employee class, and I'm giving a normal function called void salary with each basic salary with different values, and I'm going to call these functions with the newly created object in the main function. So this is about the program. So now let me explain about the output. So it's asking me which one I want. So let me give engineer. Sorry. So here it is. So it will display my salary details of a manager. So first I've asked for my manager's salary details, so I'm giving this. Then gross salary will be, I've given my formulas here. Accordingly it calculates the value, and I've given my values also here. Accordingly it calculates my gross salary, the net salary and the tax. So now let me show for another thing. Now let me say for clerk. So it will display my clerk. salary details, and my tax for the thing according to the values which I have given and the formulas. So this is about my program. Thank you.